What if the songs you've been listening to were never meant to stand alone? What if every solo track released by Jimin quietly connects to something Jungkook has already said or is about to say? Once you notice it, the feeling doesn't go away. Instead, it grows stronger with every replay, with every lyric that suddenly feels familiar. And that's when fans start asking the same question again and again. Why do Jimin and Jungkook's solo songs always feel connected? And are they trying to express what they feel for each other through music? At first, it seems easy to dismiss this as coincidence. Two artists from the same group, influenced by similar experiences, growing at the same time. Of course their music might overlap emotionally. But fans didn't stop at surface-level similarities. They listened closer. They compared lyrics. They looked at timing. And what they found felt less like coincidence and more like an ongoing emotional dialogue. Jimin's solo music is often described as raw and exposed. His lyrics don't hide behind complicated metaphors. They feel direct, almost fragile, as if he's letting listeners read pages from his personal journal. There's longing in his voice, fear of loss, fear of not being enough, fear of loving too deeply. His songs often sound like questions he's afraid to ask out loud. Questions about whether he's needed, whether he's understood, whether someone will stay. Jungkook's solo songs, when placed next to Jimin's, feel different in tone, but strangely aligned in meaning. Where Jimin expresses doubt, Jungkook often expresses reassurance. Where Jimin sings about feeling small or uncertain, Jungkook sings about commitment, devotion, and choosing someone again and again. On their own, these are universal themes. Together, they feel like two people standing in the same emotional space, facing each other from opposite sides. Fans began noticing that this connection wasn't limited to one era or one album. It kept happening over time. Jimin would release a song filled with vulnerability, and not long after, Jungkook's music would reflect stability and grounding. It felt as if one voice was opening up emotionally, and the other was responding by saying, "I'm here, I'm not going anywhere." The timing is one of the details that fans can't ignore. These songs don't feel randomly scattered, they appear in emotional waves. One song sets a tone, and another follows it. When Jimin's music sounds heavy with uncertainty, Jungkook's later releases often feel comforting. When Jungkook sings with confidence and certainty, Jimin's next songs feel calmer, more secure, as if something inside him has settled. Another reason fans feel so strongly about this connection is how specific the emotions are. These don't sound like songs written for an undefined audience. The lyrics talk about shared moments, quiet nights, unspoken understanding. They feel directed, not general. Fans ask themselves, who is the song really for? Because it doesn't sound like it's meant for millions of strangers. It sounds like it's meant for one person who already understands the context. Jimin often sings about being afraid of becoming a burden, about loving someone so much that it scares him. Jungkook often sings about accepting someone fully, about staying even when things are complicated. When fans listen to these songs back to back, it feels like emotional mirroring. One expresses fear, the other answers with reassurance. Over the years, the tone of their solo music has also shifted. Earlier songs felt cautious, almost restrained. As time goes on, the lyrics become more honest and less guarded. Fans notice that both Jimin and Jungkook seem less afraid of revealing their emotional depth. This change makes people wonder if growing confidence in their music reflects growing confidence in their feelings.
Performances add another layer to this discussion. After solo releases, fans often notice subtle changes in how Jimin and Jungkook interact on stage. The glances last a little longer, the energy feels more synchronized. These moments are small, but longtime fans recognize them immediately. It feels like the music has already said what their actions quietly confirm. Many fans believe that music might be the safest place for them to express what they can't say directly. Music doesn't demand explanations, it doesn't require clear labels, it allows emotions to exist without being questioned. For artists like Jimin and Jungkook, who have both spoken about how deeply personal music is to them, this idea makes sense. Jimin has described music as the one place where he can be completely honest. Jungkook has said that singing allows him to express emotions he struggles to put into words. When fans connect these statements to their solo work, the emotional alignment becomes even harder to ignore. If music is their most honest language, then the similarities between their songs might be intentional rather than accidental. Another detail that stands out is how neither of them ever fully closes the emotional story in their music. There's always a sense of continuation, a feeling that the emotions are ongoing, unresolved, still alive. Jungkook songs often carry a message of staying and waiting. Jimin songs often carry a message of hoping and trusting. Together, they don't feel like endings, they feel like chapters. Fans also point out lyrical echoes, phrases that feel familiar, emotions that repeat in different words. Even the pacing of certain songs feels complementary, as if they're meant to be listened to in sequence. Every time fans think they're overanalyzing, another release brings new connections to light. What makes this even more powerful is that neither Jimin nor Jungkook dismisses the emotional interpretations of their music. They never say their songs are meaningless or shallow. Instead, they allow listeners to feel deeply and personally connected. That silence leaves room for interpretation, and fans fill that space with careful listening and emotional intuition. For Jungkook fans in the US, this ongoing pattern feels less like speculation and more like something unfolding slowly and quietly over time. Not dramatic, not loud, just consistent. A steady emotional thread running through years of solo work, connecting two voices that seem to understand each other without needing to explain. Each new solo release brings the same anticipation. Fans don't just listen for the sound or the genre, they listen for the emotion, they listen for the response. They ask themselves whether this song is opening a new feeling or answering an old one, because history has shown that when one of them sings, the other is never emotionally far behind. And so fans keep listening. They replay songs late at night, they compare lyrics, they sit with the emotions, and wonder if these songs are simply art or if they are quiet messages meant for someone who knows exactly what they mean. If music truly is their most honest form of expression, then maybe these connections are not accidents at all, but a shared emotional language that continues to unfold one song at a time, waiting to be heard by those who are paying close attention.
And when you step back and look at everything together, the connections feel less like random overlap and more like a shared emotional rhythm. Jimin and Jungkook don't need to explain these feelings out loud. Their solo songs already do the talking. The vulnerability in Jimin's lyrics, the reassurance in Jungkook's tone, the timing, the mirrored emotions, all of it creates the sense of two people moving through the same emotional journey, just from different angles. Whether fans see this as intentional storytelling, subconscious influence, or a quiet way of communicating what can't be spoken, one thing feels clear to many listeners. These songs don't exist in isolation. They lean toward each other, emotionally and thematically, like they were always meant to be heard together. And maybe that's the beauty of it. The music never forces an answer. It leaves space for feeling, for interpretation, for connection. Fans aren't being told what to think. They're being invited to listen closely, to notice patterns, to feel the emotional pull for themselves. If Jimin and Jungkook truly see music as their most honest language, then these connections might not be clues meant to be solved, but emotions meant to be shared quietly with those who understand. So now we want to hear from you. Do you hear the connection between Jimin and Jungkook's solo songs too? Which lyrics feel the most linked to you, and which songs feel like they're answering each other? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video with fellow Jungkook fans, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more deep dives like this. Because as long as Jimin and Jungkook keep singing from the heart, fans will keep listening, connecting the dots, and feeling every note together.